Good evening, everybody. I know we are gathering here to celebrate and watch some wrestling this evening, but there are people who are out there currently who are not safe and who are unable to do so because of a shooting that's happening currently at Brown University. There are currently two dead, seven injured, and others who are bunkered and trying to stay safe on that campus while the suspect is loose. So we are sending our well wishes, our condolences, and prayers towards that direction. So that way, those on that campus can be safe and that situation can find some resolution. So just take a moment of silence for that, and thank you for joining us this evening. But with that said, this evening we gathered here for Saturday night's main event. This is the last time is now. His time is up. Our time is now. The future is now. And John Cena's last match is going to be this evening when he faces Gunther, a man who has promised to tap this man out. But with that being said, this whole broadcast is not going to be done just by me alone. I've got my tag team partner here. Hey, can the leader of the mid card mafia, can he stand up, please? And rise with me. Where is my man Jay Lacey at?
You couldn't see me before, bro.
I couldn't see you, man. I couldn't see you, but now we can.
What is happening, man? You just broke the news to me about everything that's going on at Brown University. So first of all, thoughts and prayers to all those impacted by that tragedy. It's senseless, and man, my heart goes out to those that are impacted by this.
It's heartbreaking when anybody has to lose life, but then when you're on a college campus, especially around a time like now, when people are finals are ending, families are going home, and people are exiting campus, this is a time of celebration and regathering. And so to have that loss and all that happening right now is just heartbreaking during this time. And so I just, as somebody who works at a college and who's been in a college shooting at that, it's just something that I feel needs to be embraced and spoken about. And so I just wanted us to start off on the top of the hour, well, not the top of the hour, but top of the show with that.
Understood, man. It's hard to segue from that, And like you said, we're supposed to be celebrating the career of John Cena, and I mean, I'm looking forward to everything that's happening right now with this watch along. Not sure where you are on this. They just did the intro for Cody versus Obafemi. So
oh wow, we're kicking off with that. I had to pause because I couldn't find the volume button. I was with Stephanie saying, "Hey, let's go."
They started with that one, man. So looking forward to seeing how they present Obafemi. I mean, this is somebody that we've talked about ad nauseum. We're excited to see his presentation on the main roster. We know how he's presented on the NXT roster, and he is a monster. He's somebody I think they could build the future around, and so looking forward to it. Seeing exactly what they do to present him on the big stage.
I am highly excited to see this man in this match against Cody. Yes, I love Ricky Saints, and it's seeing that TNT championship challenge match now in the future, having them kind of rear their heads again. That would have been a cool match, but having Obafemi walk up to him on Friday and seeing the size differential, I was just like, this is it. We made it. If you mess this up, case is on you, dog. We got you now. Because look at him. He's 300 pounds. He's 6'6". He's towering over everybody. And sometimes you have that NXT effect. Braun Breaker looked a little bit bigger at NXT. He's gotten bigger on the main roster, but there's this NXT effect of when you come to the main roster, you tend to sometimes look a little bit smaller because the folks who are on the main roster sometimes look a little bit bigger.
It's the land of giants. It's the land of giants. There's only a handful of people on the NXT roster that are oversized or bigger. There's not really too many of those people. And honestly, I think the way NXT was designed was to have some of the smaller talent, from I'd say about 10 years ago to today. The more, I would say, more realistic size people, because I mean, I can't relate to being 6'8". You know, I can't relate to being 300 plus pounds, muscles on top of muscles. That's not realistic to me. But I mean, if you put me in a room with I don't know, maybe a Ricochet, no shade. Ricochet's, got, he's human looking. He looks like he walks amongst us. Undertaker don't look like he walks amongst us. Great Khali don't look like he walks amongst us,
Above us. If you
exactly.
But at that point, Oba has the size. Oba has the attributes, if you will, that to me, he is what they're looking for. He is a WWE ID, one of those NIL first off deals. Look how far he has come now. To me, one of the most successful, if not the most successful one they have had. 2-time NXT champion. And in this match, to me, we're going down the route of I want to see that Mr. Brody Lee style match with Cody, where that intro where he just washed Cody for the TNT title.
Yeah,
I'm not saying fully wash Cody because I don't think we're here yet for that, but I want to see this man win this match. I want him to be protected because a match I always love building up on my video game. Every universe, ever since they put him in the game, it's like my two bulls clashing. It's Gunther and Oba. Those two.
Okay.
And then put them in a Hell in a Cell. The match always goes crazy. I never have to touch the controller. I can just have it stimulate, and I'm like, 5 stars. I'm Dave Meltzer over here. I'm like, 7-star classic. What is going on over here?
That's dope. That is dope. I mean, the early presentation with Obafemi right now. Oh, okay. Salute to Scott Hall. Okay, they actually
looking like the ruler.
Yeah,
he's looking like, and that's the thing. I'm liking so far his transition over from NXT. We're not dulling his character. We're not. It's almost a Tiffany Stratton transfer over of like the exact 1-to-1 of the character, and he's remaining a beast. He's Cody's given him a lot in this match, so we have to also acknowledge that like Cody as a main eventer is trying to help make some of that future.
And it's funny you said that the Mr. Brody Lee character versus a Cody at that time. Cody made him, and it enhanced the Brody Lee character. It had legs for so long too, and I think something like this could be a star-making moment for Obafemi, who we predicted that he was going to be a star anyway. That this just enhances that. And if Cody makes it a 50-50 type of matchup, I would see that he would probably want to be a little bit more giving, but I think the office would want a 50-50, at least to not diminish what they have in the future right now with the Obafemi. But I'm happy it's him versus Cody than Ricky Saints then in this match. I mean, I like Ricky Saints, but we've been talking about Oba for so long.
To me, as a debut on the main roster, I'm looking for the KO pattern. Give me the KO blueprint. KO as the world champion, not the world champion, the NXT champion, came onto the main roster and defeated one of the big main eventers on that show. One of those faces. It was just Cena at the US level, but that made KO. That helped establish KO to a roster. Him, I've heard folks say, "Oh yeah, Cody's distracted." Yeah, he distracted me. Distracted enough. He's so focused on Drew. He's so angry about Drew. Good enough for me. Oba got this victory.
Sucks to be you.
That's how it sucks to me. Should have had your head in the game. Hey, better luck next time. You'll get him in the future. I'm sure y'all see each other again. You can win back.
No doubt.
Oh, that spine buster. This man. They make me regret not going to Heat Wave in Toronto when I was there. They make me really regret that.
That he like cemented him onto the mat. I mean, nasty work.
So, because here's my thing: if Oba wins this match, where does he go next from here? how do we get him onto the main roster without having to either A, lose again, or B, I don't know.
I
Because
think
like if he gets a big win here, like we want to protect that win, do we not?
yeah, I think the way that you do that is for him to have a strong showing at the Royal Rumble. He has to have it, regardless of the outcome tonight. And from the looks of it right now, he's doing work. He's having a good showing. You know, I'm not seeing, and he's about to do his thing. Okay,
Did you get that uppercut?
I just saw the uppercut right now.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing right now is that he's gonna have to have a strong showing at the Royal Rumble. They're gonna point back to this match. Remember him versus Cody at Saturday night's main event. Whether he wins or loses, he's going to be a star, and they're going to make a big deal out of him. And I think the Braun Breaker effect, you brought it up. So much hype was brought around Braun Breaker and his main roster debut. I think something like that can be replicated with this guy. And Cody's busted open.
Okay, that's what I was looking. I was like, is he really busted open like that? I got some words about Braun. Whoa. Hey, this is making this man. Yes, over.
Yeah.
And this man's just 20s. This man 20s.
Yeah.
Crazy,
yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, younger than me. That's crazy. Look like a grown man.
This dude is younger than Dominic. Dominic Mysterio, which is crazy.
Nuts.
Okay.
Dog, okay, you know what? This is the best part of the whole John Cena tour.
Mm-hmm.
This show. I'm already going to predict this show is the best part of the tour. I've got hella thoughts about this too. I lied. It's the worst part of the tour. It's the worst.
I knew something was going to happen. Like I told you, he's going to have a star-making match, which this is, and then go into the Rumble. And so we're going to see what happens now. Crazy.
What are you doing? This man eyeballs.
Like, he does not look small next to Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre is a massive human being.
Sit your ass down. Get out of my face. Okay, I was like, Cody, if you somehow screw this up.
Here we go. Elevator go up, elevator goes down. I hope this is the only match with shenanigans like this.
Big facts. Them all say restart. Hey man, restart that sucker. We don't want this. You gotta restart this, bud. You gotta pick it up.
Run this back.
Just fine.
Run this back.
Y'all look just fine right now. Go ahead and pick it up. There's a story to be told.
Yeah.
There's a story to be told about the fact that Cody Rhodes is struggling to get these strong wins and has been struggling to get these strong wins.
He's been
took advantage of Randall in the King of the Ring tournament. And when Randall's mistake, he capitalized and won. Cena capitalized and won because he talked Cena into his own fight. Cena said, I'm all about my jiu-jitsu. Cody said, hey, let's box. Cena said, okay, let's box.
Okay.
Right.
Still got my hands on him, but
my hands a little washed, but okay, let's box. You got me. You pushed me hard enough. And he got him there. Drew, he had cheated and then tripped and flipped over Drew all these different ways to get past Drew.
I think
he didn't really get past Alistair. He didn't really get past Oba.
No. I think with Cody, he's been in the company for how long? Like 3 years at this point now? Or going on 3 years?
2022. Yeah.
22? Okay. So going on 4 years.
About to be 4.
Yeah.
He's about to be 4 coming up.
Yeah, Mania will be 4. Okay. So
mm-hmm.
and when he was with AEW, the fans started turning on him. And for a couple of reasons. One, he was overexposed. 2, he played the baby face role way too insincerely. They wanted to change him, or the fans wanted to change him. He was bucking against it. He should have leaned into it. This one is
racism.
I think that's starting to happen now.
Solving racism helped him in AEW. Fans were trying to get him as well. You know, feuding with America as America for things that just feuds that didn't need to be brought up, and just random things and promos. And I will never turn heel, and I'm more CM Punk than CM Punk, and this and that and the other. Like, okay, buddy. You fired with this ladder match. That's a 5-star ladder match for sure with you and Sammy. But what else are we doing here, buddy?
Yeah.
And then WWE gave him a brand new coat because that same stuff with a different little filter on it, a little different sweetener on it, gave him a whole nother breath of life. And here's the thing. I don't think it's time to turn him heel. I don't. But it will be if we don't do better with the stories that we have with him. Like, think about how fast they had to turn Brian after he came back from his neck injury. Yeah. Because they screwed up the stories. So, yeah, you got to turn him heel.
Yeah.
There's so much fuel that Cena could have been the most sympathetic. We would have never even need to touch the heel button. And he could have been the most sympathetic baby face of just, I'm a man trying to get a win. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
A reptile dysfunction of wrestling, and I cannot get a win.
I can't get
this man solo. For real. This man solo 10 spikes to my neck. I really ain't never been the same since. Tell me that story. Acknowledge that win. Give Solo a boost from that story. Have them eventually run it back. Like, I don't like Austin Theory, but have him run it back with him. Because I had to sit there for WrestleMania, at least give me a better run of that. If he can do the same thing with Cody, and I had to sit there for that, but he did the worst one in Mania, you could do it with Austin. Like, help him. Because your words is really what sent that man to the void.
Okay, so I wouldn't even say Austin Theory. What about The Miz? You had something right there. Okay, for me,
I've had 2 WrestleManias with that man already.
You're not wrong, but here's the thing: they're telling your version of what you envisioned what Cena could have been through The Miz right now. Dude can't get his arm raised.
Okay.
I mean, The Miz is right here. We got McDonald's at home. You got The Miz right here. You know, so
McDonald's at home. I want to see. I would love to see The Miz and John if they could do it right. I don't think it's ever going to be like because I don't know what their greatest hits are, but they do deserve. This whole year has deserved to look differently than it has.
Yeah.
Like it should have been. If you got to hit your friends and you want to be with your good people, then like have good times and build stories up to that.
Yeah.
Why didn't AJ have a story? Like, tell me stories.
That right there was mind-boggling. I mean, I know they got great chemistry, and the match was good. One of the better matches that we've seen from Cena in quite some time. And yeah, all we got was an Instagram post.
Hey, we're all about stories here, kid.
Yeah,
enjoy the show. Enjoying the show. All part of the show. That man always gonna get cooked for that.
Always. He earned that one.
But I think a lot of the words of I like what he's saying, and I like a lot of what has been said, but a lot of what has been done makes me shrug. This last time is now tournament.
Mhm.
How does Gunther, Jey Uso? I'm gonna take LA Knight out of that.
Mhm.
He belong in the tournament.
Mhm.
But if you've won a world title, why are you in this tournament?
Hmm.
Oh, this is to give the same opportunity that I had on my first day. You were not a world champion on your first day,
Very
needing
true.
to wrestle Kurt Angle. Now let's play this game. You see what we just saw in this first match. I already felt this way coming in before the show. Now that I see this man at the show,
Mhm.
it's only making me hype. Oba versus John Cena. And Oba was the one that ran through this whole tournament to get to the end to then face him. And on his debut on the main roster, Oba, that power bomb puts Cena to sleep.
Whew.
To me, there you go. Star making performance.
Yeah.
He can get close to setting the record or one under the record or maybe tie the record in the Rumble. But he could do all that, do that Gunther push from a couple years ago when Gunther made it all the way to the end and Cody just nudged him out by the end of it. Like give Oba that. Give Oba that energy. Make him a star, but make him a beast. We deserve that. You took the long road with Mello. I'm gonna acknowledge what I'm hearing with Mello recently on SmackDown and on. He's getting the crowd behind him. I hear them chanting his name. I could see the U.S. title in his future, but
Mhm.
we took the long road with him from what when he got drafted last year in 2024,
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost 2 years.
and now we're starting to get some buzz with him. Same time Tiffany came up. Tiffany didn't have money in the bank, world championships, big WrestleMania feuds, all that jazz. Braun had IC titles and faction feuds and barking and all that.
Yeah.
Melo was the number one draft, and we just getting him here now. So like, why isn't Melo in this tournament getting to face Cena at the end? Like, why isn't a young star who could then build off of this somebody who needs that boost? Big win or big loss, but an amazing match nonetheless.
I don't
Give them
think
that opportunity because Cena didn't win his first match either.
no, but he had somebody like a Kurt Angle that was, you know, a great dance partner, and I
Mhm.
think Cena would need a great dance partner to work with, especially the way his his skill set and his match his match qualities. I mean, he's never going to have a 5-star match. He needs somebody that's going to carry him to get that sort of match. That's going to pull that out of him, like a AJ Styles, or like I'm hoping a Gunther. And I know Gunther can do it, but I don't know if a Carmelo Hayes can do that. I'm not sure if I know the Miz can't. Cody got it to a respectable match at SummerSlam. It was very respectable. There aren't too many people on the roster that I think that could match our expectations of what we want to see John go out as in his last match.
I think Gunther is gonna hit that for us tonight.
Yeah, oh, 100%. I
Here's
think
the
so
thing:
too. But
when
I don't
Cena
think
cares, when Cena when Cena wants to,
mhm.
that man can do it, and I have seen it this year.
Well,
So
we
I've
just saw
seen him when he
we just
wants
saw it
to.
with Dominic Mysterio. For as much for the run-ins or whatever, Cena gave everybody everything except for Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
Yeah, he said, y'all get this, y'all get
Yeah,
this."
he's
Um,
all. I'll take I'll take Roxanne's finisher, and I'll take Raquel. Give me that slam. But you two, that don't work for me, brother. Let's see
oh
here.
my God, here
No.
she come with the bad theme song. I love
Shoot.
this woman. She is so cool. But
Bailey's dope.
by George, does this song suck? Just song sucks.
What's worse? No, I'm not gonna say that. Her song is.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, it's kind of it's mean spirited. I'm turning over a new leaf going into 26. I'm not
Hey,
gonna
it's
be.
still 25.
I got to get those reps in. You know, you got to put that into action. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be
I get you.
so mean spirited. Like people think I still hate Kenny Omega. I don't hate Kenny Omega. I just said that one entrance sucked, and I stand on it. It did suck. But I think Bailey's she needs something going into this new year, man, for sure. She needs a better presentation, especially for who she is as a performer. She's I think one of those legacy performers now. She's entering that stage of her career, and they need to be putting some respect on her body of work. I mean, she's done it all, you know.
What's
And
crazy is she's not in that Mania promo with the other people who are like starting to fall into that legacy category.
no, she's not, and that's I don't know if it's an oversight on it is an oversight on WWE's behalf, but it's the stories that they put her in. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. She's starting to fall into that Natty Neidhart character type of arc, and
Ugh.
you hate to see it because Natty's got, dude, her independent stuff, crazy. It goes crazy.
Hey, them promos they got her in right now. Who knows? Natty might be she might be on that next pedestal to move herself up on the main roster and get a little push. You never know.
We'll see. We'll see.
They might not give it the full um the full blood sport, but
Yeah, yeah.
you
They're not
might get a little sport, little B sport.
little plasma sport.
Plasma sport.
If you like blood sport, you'll love plasma athletics.
Plasma athletics. Have a good time at this show. We know how to get down. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get shenanigans in this, but I can potentially see some shenanigans cooking up. So Ruka
Yeah.
and Bailey, especially since we have seconds at the ring. What live?
Yeah, somebody's
And
gonna
Zara.
cost somebody something, and dare I say, we're gonna have some heel tactics happen. So we'll see. We'll see.
But here's the thing. I hope not because I need to see the soul snatcher is the whole thing we here for. I hate to say it.
100%.
What we here for. So and I thought we gonna kill her finish before she get up here. So
That's all I'm here for. Just to see the soul snatcher on the main. this girl wrestling some Vans. That's crazy.
damn, she really do have some vans up.
She got some Vans on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So.
But they look like sneakers.
Okay. Bringing it back. Okay.
That's throwback.
Okay, so Ruka.
It's got a Harley Quinn style kind of costume on Bailey does.
Yeah.
Or at least it's the color scheme. Nothing else about her. With the hair just straight purple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all flabbergasted me with that. I'm so sorry. Y'all I to this day, I am still flabbergasted. This is a ring full of oh no, well the referee not, but this is a ring full of women of color.
Oh.
And
See,
y'all threw me off, or
we
y'all told me it's a
almost
ring
had
full of black.
We almost had it, but nah. We were 5 steps.
5 steps.
Not gonna lie, I haven't watched a lot of Soul Ruka's like matches or anything like that. So this is like not so much of an introduction of her ring work to me, but I just haven't watched a lot of her.
No, and that's real.
Because honestly, I don't have a lot of bandwidth on my wrestling calendar to watch everything. I'm watching clips, so I just haven't. Uh-oh.
Listen, NXT sometimes is a I watch WWE does those like, oh, the whole show in like 17, 15 minutes. That
Yeah.
I'll watch that when I'm at work sometimes because I'm busy on Tuesdays. That's $5 Tuesdays at the movies. Come on now. Ain't no better day to go to the movies.
Money
Especially
well
with these kind of prices out here.
money well spent.
So that's half the time where I'm at. Ooh.
I think I'm a little behind you, I think. Yep, I know what you're talking about. The almost Fireman carry and roll into a penny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was rough. I thought,
Mm-hmm.
with Bailey like trying to slide under the bottom turnbuckle, that was a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
But that
I'm
was
trying not to make faces at because like
that's cool.
it's live. I get it. I gotta do this in one take. I get it. I am not mad at it.
It's a watch along. I get it. I'm not being overly critical. And
Especially when
again,
you
yeah, they're doing something I can never do. Allow
no,
another
but
grown person to smack me in the face. No, there's repercussions.
there's
There's repercussions to this.
repercussions.
Man, that was impressive.
But like when you hit moves like that, come on now. How like why? I'm not gonna get mad at you.
And I forget who said it, but I mean these matches are not supposed to be so polished. I mean, fights are ugly. You're not gonna. There's no such thing as a clean fight. I mean, there's mistakes that happen all the time in boxing and MMA. And yeah, we shouldn't be so. At least me thinking. I know I do this to turn off my brain sometimes just to escape, but it shouldn't be so polished. I'm glad
I
they mess
fully
up a
agree.
lot. I was not saying mess up, but there are some missteps.
And here's the thing. I will put this match. I will put the first match. I'll put the next match and the next match all against John Cena's first match on the
Yeah,
main roster. And I will say every single one of these suckers are already better than that.
yeah, because the only thing we remember is the smack.
Yeah. And a lot of fisticuffs.
Yeah,
Rough fisticuffs.
he never threw a great punch. Not saying that Joker wouldn't hurt, but I mean he doesn't throw a good punch, but we just remember ruthless aggression. Smack.
And then Undertaker. You're gonna do good, kid. All part of the show.
The prophetic Undertaker.
LFG Undertaker dips back in time with John Cena real quick.
I want to see him shake his hand tonight after he goes back in the curtain. Call back to that. That's how I want to end his career.
I want the towel on the shoulder. I want the whole look.
Breathing hard. Undertaker. You done good, kid. Credits. Fade to black. We're good.
Paul was like,
Paul, if you're listening.
oh my God.
You had all year to plan this.
Lee fitting and Paul the back. Oh, ooh. Okay, yeah, that's another critique of Bailey I got. I hate to keep the critiques of Bailey. I need you to get rid of that rosebud, that rose plant, that rose, whatever it is. Get rid of it. It is not it. That I thought I used to hate the old school dirty deeds, the new now BFT.
Yeah.
The BFT is grown on me. That she just needs to go do the playmaker at this point. Like just do the playmaker.
Okay, yeah. If she did something like the playmaker, cool. I never liked the BFT. I never even liked when Jeff Jarrett did the stroke. Just me. The rose plant. I'm like, dude, this is trash. Even if I were to theoretically get into a street fight, if somebody puts me in the rose plant, Something wrong
If
with
I
me.
let you hit me with that, I deserve that.
Exactly. That's
Once
on me.
again,
You know, my bad.
you
I
got
ducked
that.
my head down and you collapsed.
It's like, I don't know why my legs wouldn't get up, but for whatever reason, I just had to stay in that position. So you know what? You got me, boss.
That's hilarious, man. I couldn't stop thinking about and laughing about the whole lose Des during the fight, the lose Des press.
I saw that video. I sent y'all the fight and fighting. Getting jumped. I'm like, man, over a waffle. That's crazy.
And that's how you get out of the rose plant. I gotta remember that. Just cartwheel out of it.
Gotta hope you
Somebody grab me in a headlock and start to fall. Just remember, cartwheel. Revert back to gymnastic days.
I'm trying not to spoil stuff in my reaction. It's on my head. I was like, well, that's tough. She avoided it for only so long.
That's rough.
That's life. Let's see, where she go? I guess CM Punk got a bad Macho Man elbow, but I'm sorry, Bailey ain't never really impressed me with hers either.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. That's what we here for. Okay. No shenanigans.
I'm happy with it.
No shenanigans.
I'm happy to be surprised. I truly hope you're correct. I hope the beginning is the last of our shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Okay.
That's Soul Snatcher. And it's just how quick it comes.
First time I saw it, I had to rewatch it. I kind of watched it like maybe 60 times on loop. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Is insane.
And some bands at that.
In
some Vans.
Some Vans. Yeah, the creativity. Yeah.
Bailey, it's good, girl. I need you to just turn heel, remove this theme song, remove that finisher, and just do something different. Stop calling yourself a role model. The phase is over.
Yeah, it's 4 years already. Is everybody getting curtain calls tonight?
I was like, oh man, the business is over.
Man,
Lou Fez is rolling in this great. That man is not happy at his Waffle House that he is located.
Freddie Blassie is turned over in his grave right now, man. Yeesh.
God, they are not happy about this.
Kayfabe has been killed.
Rolled over multiple times. They said we're gonna do it 4 times tonight.
Lou Albano said, "You know what? This ain't the pro wrestling I know.
I'm done with this. I don't feel sports entertained at all." Dang, Sheamus, where you been? I know he got hurt, but where you been, dog?
Yeah, I was hoping it would be Sheamus in this Gunther spot. And then have for me, this is how I would have wrote it. If Sheamus was not hurt, have John Cena keep the title, only for him to drop it to Sheamus. That's
what I heard. Here's my one thing I'm against it for. I think both of those moments, and it's not even my opinion. I've heard somebody else say it first, but give both of those moments their due diligence.
Mm.
So when Sheamus gets that title, let him have it and have that moment to himself. Like whoever he beats, get them out the ring. Let him just be with the belt. The boyhood dream has come true. This man in tears,
I can
like
see
it's
that.
his child in the ring. Like we panning out, standing O.
Mm-hmm.
Like same with Cena. Like give him his moment, but it would be divided between Sheamus finally getting this win. And yeah, you can easily celebrate that and he can walk out and leave. And then we can pan back to Cena, but it wouldn't have the same. Both moments can get a little more juice,
Yeah, I can
corporate
see
juice
that
out
for
of them,
sure.
if you will,
I,
for the
I, I,
squeeze.
I hear that. You're right. The moment shouldn't be bigger for because they both deserve their flowers. I mean, Sheamus, regardless of what anyone thinks, he's had a great WWE career. And for him not to win the Intercontinental title for me is like, dude, he's held everything else. Why not this? Why does this one elude him?
Cena, who wasn't even talking about this belt, then won the belt.
He wouldn't even look in his direction. Like, hey, you want to win it on your way out? Why not? So
Sheamus in the corner, like this is. Ugh.
I done came back from injury, giving you banger after banger, and this is how you gonna treat me?
I mean, the man had a 5-star match at Mania.
Yeah.
And all they had to do was just put the belt on him. He was in that match. I was there for that was the best match of Mania 39 was that triple threat for the IC title with Drew, Gunther, and Sheamus. He could have won it right there. But
I honestly would have thought that he would have had it on at that Mania. Because they were talking about it then too.
And I guess that's his last big story. It'll probably be him putting his career on the line at some point for it.
Oh no.
But no, like Brian style.
Okay.
And I don't know if he loses it and then like he stops, but like I can see him like, oh, if I don't win this belt, I'm out. Cause he gonna win it. He gotta win it. It's just like they didn't teased it too long.
Hmm.
You on ad mode?
Yeah, you're welcome to the Saturday night's commercial event. That's what a lot of these programs. That's what it turns into, man. I mean, Raw and Netflix is like, golly, we watch so many commercials, and same thing with SmackDown. Honestly, I watched SmackDown for the first time in I don't know how many months, and I want my time back. I mean, that's why I pay John and Way, man. I mean, they watch the show. I listen to it podcast form, and I get so much entertainment out of those two talking about how much they hate watching it. And I was like, I got some time on Friday tonight. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Yeah, it's money well spent with John and Way. But speaking of money well spent, over here on the drive.
Where we driving to, dog?
We got the drive for 500. Talk to
500 YouTube subscribers, 500 Patreon subscribers. So at the end of this year, you might be thinking, hey, I want to gift a Christmas gift to my homeboy or to my homegirl. And I know they're a big pro wrestling fan. Well, hey, give the gift that always is given. And we only gonna keep giving more next year with more shows, more content, more coverage of events and whatnot throughout the whole time period. So dive on to the Nefarious Media Patreon and YouTube. YouTube is free, so all you gotta do is just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. So whenever we go live to do another watch along, who knows? We might be busy watching the Rumble. Who knows? We might pick something else. We always are dropping our Ring Theory shows where we're always giving our up-to-date thoughts on shows that have happened, our big theories of the future when things are coming out. We got our SBF Styles Break Fights, are covering UFC. They gonna be back with it because we gotta moving into the Paramount era. We gotta talk about the future. So Lock in for that. But with that said, and there's the parlay, the king of sports, the mothership, if you will. But jump onto the Patreon and come ride with your boys on the drive for
500. Speaking of driving for 500,
Hmm.
we got somebody that pulled up.
Uh-oh. Who
This
getting in the car?
man, this man, he needs no introduction.
Huh?
He is the godfather of this whole thing.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise to your feet if you can. For the one, the only, Nate Milton.
Uh-oh.
Something
Is there
wrong with my
anybody there?
camera.
Yeah, I don't see
What's
nobody
up,
there.
boys?
Oh, I hear something. I hear something.
Hey, you can't hear me. What's up, fellas?
Oh man.
How you doing?
Everything is everything, man. Everything is good. We got 2 matches down, 200 commercials to go.
So to recap, when I got in from work, it was right at the start of Bailey and Saul. So what happened in the opener?
We had Oba and Cody Rhodes facing off.
Okay.
And a very good clash that was building Oba up to me as a main roster introduction, making him a monster. Cody was either bleeding out of the ear or bleeding out the mouth at the same time. Had a little blood action going. So Oba only looking like a beast to then have wonderful Drew McIntyre come in for some shenanigans and interrupt the match for a no contest. Which then they both did their own big moves to him, a Cody cutter and then a choke slam. Drew rolls out. Champs look and salute, belts at each other. So great. I was loving it at first. I was definitely talking much heat about this show being the best part of the retirement tour until that moment. And I said, I have to take my words back immediately. I barely got out the store. Here's my receipt. Please take it back.
At least Cody doing what he can to bring up the next generation. He's doing it for the culture.
Giving a lot. And I felt like I had to acknowledge that match. Giving a lot. In the spirit of a Cena. Giving a lot in certain ways as a main eventer. Look at the man. All right, where are you at? What are you looking at, Nate? I need to know where you at in this feed.
I'm looking at Celebrity Row. We got Michelle McCool. We got John Cena. Or we got Mark Henry. We got Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Some random Hispanic dude with a bald spot in the back of his head. Eve. I see Eve.
Okay, so you probably close to me. So
yeah,
that means
I'm a little behind. Yeah, they're just showing Trish Stratus right now.
Yeah, I got Trish.
Yeah, I'm at Rob right now.
How high is Rob Van Dam right now?
Is that Sammy's? Oh, I was confused. Is that a civilian that looks like Sami Zayn? No, that is Sami Zayn.
Sammy's like, I'm not booked, dog. I'm not booked. I'm out here chilling.
I had to buy my tickets. They trying to get some new new revenue.
Oh man. Okay.
How much Cena merch do you think they sold tonight?
Bro.
Enough. This man has made too much money. Just enough. Well, this is okay. I can see why the shirt colors look like that for Washington, D.C. That Metro Boomin?
You never know.
Yeah, that is. They showed them earlier. And that's
any involvement from the current administration tonight? Any representatives from 45-47?
I don't know because I paused past the intro because we did a little cold opening to just acknowledge some of the events happening at Brown University right now. So then we jumped straight into Oba and Cody.
Yeah, they haven't shown any I haven't seen anybody from Washington D.C. from the political arena anyway. But I don't think it would probably be good for their PR.
No.
At this point, I'd stay far away from that. You know,
this was a UFC show. Maybe it's a different story.
Oh man, we get a ticker tuck parade. Confetti falling from the ceiling. Crazy.
Yeah, the only McMahon we've seen is Stephanie. So,
so have any of you guys noticed in your real lives, in your shoot lives, so to speak, anybody outside of this kind of wrestling space, this wrestling bubble, talking about this? Because just the last couple of days at work, like there's one guy at work that is super tapped into wrestling, probably even more so than me, because him and his son buying all the front row seats. I'm like, I'm not buying no damn front row seats to SmackDown at the Norfolk Scope, cuz I got better things to do with my hard-earned money. But he's buying all the shirts, buying all the toys for his kids, so he's tapped into this. But I've also got guys at the shop that used to watch 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and they're like, is John Cena retiring? I've heard some stuff about John Cena, and maybe it's because of the ESPN integration now. But have you heard some of the casuals or some of the normies, so to speak, talking about this at all this week?
Jay, I'll let you take it first.
It's wild. My son called me and he was like, he grew up with me as a fan of professional wrestling, and he's doing his own thing. He don't watch professional wrestling at all. And he's like, hey, so John Cena is retiring for real? And that was that, And outside of that, it was just, for him, it's just like childhood memories. Like, oh, wow. So, having that part of his childhood, be, considered done with his in-ring competition, it's almost like for us, it would be like a major sports figure retiring. Like the latest one would be like a Kobe Bryant retiring, or I almost said Tim Duncan. I don't know why my mind went to Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan was a great player, not a superstar to the level of like, John Cena would be in his arena, but still great in his own right. But like that measure, Tom Brady, perfect example.
Yeah. The one that stuck.
Equally as loved / hated as Tom Brady in certain parts of his career.
Yeah, I think he's getting Patrick Mahomes is experiencing that right now.
Yes. What about you, Girard? Anybody like that that doesn't watch this stuff? Have they mentioned it to you?
Not a soul. Like it has been quiet. And there's people who know, like when they got on ESPN, there's some people who reach out to me like, "Oh, hey." It's as if people don't know this man's retiring.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing to see this for him, for Leon Slater.
Yes.
I saw this man at the DPW show against LeBron Calzone in front of maybe 50 of us there. And that's his first of 2 matches that day. Looking at where this man is now in front of this size of a crowd on this kind of stage, getting this kind of opportunity in the same year, that's got to be at that age at 21.
Yeah.
God is good at that point, especially because that Ultimate X fall, not the but the Holy Spirit of the Lord. So,
man, in the arms of an angel. They have been singing that song. That would have been my outro song. I've been out on a stretcher. They would have been playing that song. Me giving the thumbs up, like I'm okay. I'm really not.
I really like this teaming, man, of Slater and the young OG.
Yeah.
Like to me, and this sounds cynical, but the things that these young men are gonna learn, because they are still very, very young. What they're gonna learn is sometimes you got to get in to fit in. Sometimes you got to get along to go along. Fellas, I know y'all have aspirations of being that John Cena type figure one day, and who knows, it could happen for you. But all I would say is, as a backup plan, as a contingency, Girard, y'all keep teaming together, working on your moves and whatnot, because there's always going to be a place for a flashy black tag team in the WWE. The New Day had their time. Street Profits had their time.
That's
Who knows, fellas? In 4 years, it may be your time to take that crown.
That's big time.
Nate,
Not wrong.
Nate, you'll appreciate this, bro. You'll appreciate this. You ever watch Mad TV back in the day?
Yes.
Remember they had this one running gag. It's called Lowered Expectations.
Yes.
Okay, so for those that are not familiar with Lowered Expectations, it's almost like a dating app, and there's like video dating or whatever. They submit a tape in, and there would be these people that would just have these unrealistic expectations of what their ideal mate would be, and they played to it, and they just lowered the bar significantly for these. Essentially, that's what Nate's saying to Leon Slater and Javon Evans. Is like, listen, I know y'all shooting for the moon, but right now, just reach for the rooftop.
Just get on the building, please.
It's like Tony Stark told Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming, hey, don't worry about being an Avenger, buddy. Just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man for a while, cuz.
Grow up. Just take your time getting there.
It all pays the same.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Get your money.
So who do y'all have in this match?
Against my better judgment, I think that you can have a Leon Slater and a Javon Evans win, because I don't think the tag team titles are on the line, are they? Is this just a showcase? If the titles on the line,
showcase, I saw no belt get lifted up either. So
yeah, I think it's
if
just
it's a showcase. I can see these guys winning. No harm, no foul. You can always run it back or whatever. If the belts are on the line, no, they're not winning. They'll have a good match. And this is actually, honestly, besides seeing Cena's last match, this is the match I really wanted to see. Because all four of these dudes can go.
How about the inclusion here in this Chocolate City, man? The Chocolate Showcase. Not only did we see Obafemi earlier and Cody to a lesser degree, not only did we see half a Sol Ruka, because I believe she's half part of the culture.
Okay,
that's what Ray Williams said, but who knows what Ray's got some funny knowledge and funny math sometimes.
I mean, I don't trust anybody with that much Macklemore. You know what I mean? It's hard to trust that. But I digress.
Speaking of that, shout out to my boy Holtzy from the job. So Holtzy is a guy that works at the shop. He subscribed to the network, and he is a white man. But he said he firmly agrees with Girard. He's like, whoever the guy was that said Mac Miller, Post Malone, and Eminem, he was on the money. So Girard, you have one supporter out there from the listener base.
I greatly appreciate that. I try to have some decent taste.
Ooh.
Said, nah, but come here. This is gonna be the best match of the night.
Yeah. Already. Damn.
Ooh.
This might be the most I've been invested in AJ and Dragon Lee in their whole time teaming together. And it sucks. I like both guys, but the team just hadn't done much for me yet. And maybe that speaks to the tag team division as a whole, Girard.
Is it that? Or is it just the fact that I don't want to see AJ Styles as a tag team champion? Or maybe I do, but break Finn Balor out of Judgment Day and let them go on a Bullet Club run. Give me somebody that looks like they actually. These two do not look like the John Pollock breakdown. Do these two go out to the bar? No.
No.
I can't see these two sitting down for dinner. So y'all can't break bread. Yes, y'all got some good chemistry in the ring, but
I just don't see where y'all came from.
I mean, they're work friends, Gerard. They ain't got to be buddies. They just work friends, dog.
Man, this the biggest work friends team I have ever seen. Where's the correlate? Like they got it. They got it. they for sure got the move.
Ooh.
They ain't met each other's families. They don't know each other's kids. They just work friends.
They barely they over here just emailing. They don't even have cell phone numbers exchange. They do everything either in person or email. My office hours are from 9 to 5.
The only conversation they had today was, are we wearing the matching red tights or the matching blue tights?
Well, we are on Raw, so we should probably do red, right? Yeah, we can do it.
Damn.
My gosh.
Is it just me, or does Leon Slater kind of favor Shador Sanders a little bit?
I was thinking that what's his name? Oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank. Ejectocito, cuz.
What's on NBC right now that they're not showing this? Is it college football?
Probably.
I got rid of my YouTube TV, so I don't know. I just canceled it. It just died on the 12th.
Because you'd figure they'd want something, even though like nobody in Gerard's life outside of the wrestling bubble gives a damn about John Cena, apparently. At least not as a wrestler. Like,
but you would think on NBC they would at least highlight this last one.
Yes, like this could do big ratings for NBC. Like I know a lot of WWE viewers like that canceled Peacock once the ESPN deal went through because it was like, why do I still need Peacock? Like, oh yes, this random Saturday night's main event 4 months from now, I should probably resubscribe.
I mean, hey.
Oh.
Good, my dog.
Okay. The name that escaped me before brain fart just happened. I was thinking that Slater kind of reminds me of a Jay Lethal.
Yes, like a young Jay Lethal.
Like Jay Lethal was in the UK touring. And maybe. Wild nights, you know what I mean? Tuck your chin, sir.
I mean, British women do love Macho Man Randy Savage, so he probably was killing it over there. He never broke character.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was like a TNA special right there, like an X Division tag match. We gonna give y'all 7 minutes, including entrances. Y'all do what y'all gotta do.
All gas, no brakes.
Yep.
Did he slip on accident, or was that a part of the story?
That's what it was, because AJ, he did that for a while. Like he did the whole thing where he was doubting himself and he would like mess up, but it was purposeful. So I don't know if that was like legit or if he was trying to do that. Are we teasing dissension with Dragon Lee with your work buddy? They don't fit though. Like they're both good, but they don't fit together.
Because that's my biggest issue. I'm good with their matches. I'm good.
Look, why Dragon Lee look at him like that, dog? Like, come on, man. Y'all can't be teasing no damn breakup. We barely know y'all.
Gerard, what I say? Looks like we 3 for 3. 3 for 3.
Look at that. Two black men, a Latino man, and a white man coming together to show respect to John Cena.
I get it.
Now Gunther. if Gunther shakes this man's hand after he puts him to sleep, I'm gonna have some problems with that.
No, but should he?
Absolutely not.
No, should he tap out Cena tonight?
Dude, if he taps Cena out
Or
tonight,
should
I
Cena
think
win?
that would make up for a lot of the missteps that they booked John Cena for this whole year. The man that said he would never give up, and on his last one, he don't have enough in him, so he has to give up.
He has to give up.
I would, man. I would love that. I know they're not going to do that. I know that.
Man, so here's the thing. I thought the whole time that John Cena was going to lose his last match. And there's an asterisk on this because this is wrestling. This is combat sports. So I don't never believe nobody when they tell me it's their last match. I'd have seen too many people come back after their last match. But I feel like if this was like how John wanted to go out, John would go out losing to whoever he thought was like the next guy. Now, I don't think that company thinks Gunther's the next guy. I think he's like in a group of people that we can use from time to time to be in that top spot or that upper mid-card spot or wherever you want to put him. But I don't think like Gunther's not Braun Breaker, in my opinion, for that company. Like that's a different level of next guy. But I think John wants to go out, doing the honors. That being said, I think they gave him to do the honors match last month when he lost to Dominic. I think that was the company giving John his put over the young guy match. And on this one, with all these people that pay for all this money to come to Washington, D.C. and put on all these John Cena shirts, they're like, no, son, you're going to get the people what they want. You're going to win this damn match, and we're going to sell more merchandise.
Okay.
Like, I think Cena wants to lose, but I think the company's like, nah, son, that don't work for me, brother.
I have a
They're like, you gonna win this match, John.
You gonna put those jorts on and go sell.
I think he gonna tap him.
They forcing him to win, Girard. They forcing this man to win.
I think he gonna tap him. I think
he
gonna tap him. I think he's gonna tap AJ in AJ's last match.
Because he's already done it to Goldberg.
And I think by chance he might get Brock.
So you saying he's gonna have this legend killer run?
He should have the legend
He'll
killer
probably
run.
get Randy too.
He'll
should have
the
finish off Randy too.
And while you at it, come on, Chris Jericho. You can get some too.
Come on home.
See, I gotta care about you enough to throw you in that role, and I at this current moment do not. You get that Rumble spot, homie. And then you can go TNA. Go help TNA out. Go help somebody else out.
Damn.
No, but really, go help somebody else out. I don't think there's some cool stuff he could do in WWE. Yeah, it'd be cool to have some retro versions of Jericho in the video game. I don't care past that. I don't. Like, there's not much for him to be doing. Like, he's not getting another world title reign.
No.
I hope not.
Okay, he could become a 10-time IC champion. Cool. Is that doing anything for anybody here? Nostalgia?
No.
Ever? Like, we can keep running the list. We can do it all, but I think he'd be better off going to a TNA, in my opinion. And helping to, because then like it gives you something on your resume to say you did. WWE is gonna be waiting for you to put you in that Legends role. So when you get there, take your time.
I could see Chris Jericho going to like a triple A because he does have some history in the Mexican market. Run back that that Lionheart character, Corazon de Leon. At least do that 1 or 2 times before he hangs him up. Outside of that, you're right. I mean, I don't see him as a viable heavyweight champion. I don't see him other than intercontinental champion at this point. So and then just go into the Hall of Fame. We know that's you're gonna end up in there anyway. So. But outside of going to a AAA or going to an NXT, I don't see him He doesn't really, move the needle for me. So
Okay. Oh, you say that, Jay Lacey. But see, all it takes is a great creative idea, right? And so what I'm thinking, right? We got all these stables and all these factions, brother. Chris Jericho comes back with Braun Strowman, okay? With EC3, okay? with 2 or 3 of them forgotten sons. I done already forgot who they is, Gerard, but 2 or 3 of them forgotten sons, right? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ain't ready for Chris Jericho and the insurrection. Book it.
Well, they gonna debut in Australia?
January 6th in Australia.
I was like, what? January 6th?
Okay, I see what I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I was like, this is a random selection of people you name. I don't get what they all have in common.
So they have something in common, a common thread.
The Patriots.
And I was like, insurrection. I'm like,
The Patriots.
2001. Like, so special about the 2001 show. We named that. Okay.
There's a certain narrative that binds them.
The MAGA power.
That's it. That's money right there.
Book it.
I don't know how I feel about these WrestleMania promos. It shows you who they value, but like,
yes,
I get Bianca's probably a hit.
That window, like they're almost teasing a Triple H match, and that's not happening.
Are you talking about the men's one?
In the men's one, yeah. Like what? Like I get it that he should be at the table, like maybe like the dealer or whatever. But it's like, why does he have his own like voiceover promo? Like, come on, Paul.
He wants to be Dana White so bad.
Yeah, because he that's just it. He's all over it. He's all over it. He just, I will say, he just feels
Tom Brady.
Hey, there he is. University of Michigan's own. You know, we should be in the news for the thing.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, there go Fluffy. Man, that Netflix deal. So, oh snap! That's who Leon Slater looked like to me. Jalen Brunson. He got the braids. It just got the braids.
They go to the
Lil
same
Yachty.
That threw me off for a second. I was like, hey, wait, why Leon sitting in the video now?
Jelly Roll. Look at this wide swath of Americans that love this man, John Cena.
I'm flabbergasted hearing some of some people are like, oh, you're like a father to me. Yo.
That's a bit much.
But here's the thing, I'm trying not to disrespect.
Yep, Metro is there. Metro's in the building.
Yeah.
You find love and passion in what you find love and passion in. Whatever motivates you in life, especially if you don't have it in there, like if it's not already built into your life and you're finding it through external means, cool. I don't know. I'm gonna say, if this is your father figure, I'm sorry. You about to watch that nigga tap tonight. I'm sorry. That's a wrap, man. If that's your daddy, it's about to be a sad night in your family. That's how we about to tap.
I the only reason why I want him to tap is I want to see the amount of tears that are going to be flowing from audience members that are like looking forward to seeing their hero John Cena, go out in a blaze of glory, only to tap out and to quit.
What's sacred in this business?
No.
And why should this be left sacred? If John literally never comes back, why should this be left sacred?
If John Cena can turn heel, John Cena can tap out.
To me, big facts. Big facts. Because when he turned heel, He already gave up.
Mm.
This is just a formality. All part of the show, kid.
Foreshadowing.
Girard, how sick does it make you? How sick does it make you when we were on Ring Theory after WrestleMania, and then you had this great path plotted for John Cena, and they had a choice to go down one or two paths, and they chose a third path, which was let's just screw this all the way up 6 ways till Sunday, man. How disappointed were you, brother?
I'm disappointed because being there in Toronto last year when he announced this whole thing. Okay, cool. What do you go like? This felt like a weird introduction into this whole retirement tour, but okay. When are we going to see you? And then we don't see you the whole rest of 2024. You kick off 2025 basically saying, see you at the Rumble. What's the Miz saying?
He demands respect.
I bet you we're gonna see Ron Cena.
Yeah. Well,
yes, Ron Cena. Okay.
Ron.
Okay. It's cute. I get it. It's cute. Again, this may be the most chocolate episode of WWE TV we've had in a long time.
Why didn't he retire in February?
4 out of 5 segments with people of color in it. Oh, we're gonna do a bit.
Oh wow, Joe Hendry getting in on the card for Cena's final night.
This man teleport? Oh, wait for the man to come down the aisleway. It's already there. I'm very curious to see what they do to evolve Joe Hendry.
That is a good point.
Because, like, you can hear it dying down, but
yeah, even in NXT, which is like NXT cheer for everything,
but they've been cheering. They now are asking for something new, and I'm there with them. At this point, you've even dang near ported the shirt over from TNA. You look pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like, so we need you to take this to the next level. Damn, they said, hey, Joe Hendry, you want to do something with John Cena? We got John Cena.
We got John Cena.
We got the next best thing, dog. I'm Ron Cena and I'm driving now.
He said, I got to help John Cena beat his WrestleMania 27 opponent. And he counted the fall and everything.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad
now,
at it.
No, just hear me. Hear me. John been everywhere and anywhere. Imagine this at Bound for Glory or at Slammiversary and him having this moment with Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually John Cena there. And
right.
Not just R-Truth. Like, I love R-Truth. But at this point, he don't even get to be himself no more.
It was like, you don't want to be R-Truth? Bet. We got another character for you, cuz.
Like, I'm mad as, like, maybe his head was getting tired. Maybe his neck was getting tired from carrying all that hair. But go back to that moment. Legit, go back to that moment of him cutting that hair. Now look where we are now.
He did that on Raw. The character was dead by SmackDown, cuz.
This man said, snap, 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 and now he's that glamour shot pose.
Hey, but that check is cashing though.
He at least he got the bag. At least he got the bag.
He got a bag, you
Cool,
know.
get the bag, and I want you to be training. I want you
And
to be
they-
writing. I want you to have a notepad. I want you to be writing, and I want you to be training. Because when you leave this sucker, your son said, "Oh, the last run. Nah, this ain't the last run. I want you to have another last run, and then go on the Indies and go do some stuff. Like legit. I'm not even talking out my ass at this one. I'm being so serious. Because like the heat he had, the energy he had when he got fired,
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
that was something to be capitalized on. And
He has
WWE
some
said, fire blanket, fire blanket, fire blanket. It's gonna put that out, and we're gonna put you in the corner, buddy. Uh, and then they had to spit in my eye and show me a little bit more of it right there.
At least,
like, look
at
at-
least he hoodwinked all of you marks out there, all of you suckers. And I don't like to call people suckers, Girard. I don't like to call people suckers, Jay. But if you bought that Ron Killing shirt in good faith, thinking that your purchase meant that they were gonna do something to elevate this brother, then sucker may you be.
Sucker may you be. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
They took that money and ran with it and left us with our truth.
But are y'all gonna miss this man? We getting this video package. Y'all gonna miss this man?
John Cena. I'm gonna miss him in the way that you miss a relative that only stops by once a year, and like they stay for 2 or 3 weeks, and like you have a good time when they're there, and then when they leave, you're like, damn man, Uncle Tony cool, man. I wish Uncle Tony was here. But then after a couple of weeks, you're like, you ain't think about Uncle Tony because you got other stuff going on, man. And I think that like with John Cena, this retirement run, it was what it was, man. But I feel like the Cena that we got leading up to the turn, and I'll even include the turn, that was all right. And then the Cena post babyface turn again. I think this post babyface turn Cena has been like probably the best part of this retirement tour, and it's also been the shortest part of the retirement tour. But I'm gonna miss Cena. Like I'm gonna miss Cena. He ain't going nowhere because he got all these damn movies and TV shows and whatnot. But in terms of wrestling, I think I will miss him to a certain extent. And also, like I believe that he believes Girard that he's done. But I don't believe he's done because ain't nobody in this damn sport ever done.
I believe he done. I genuinely think he is going to be coming to the end because there's money to be made in Hollywood. And he sees the messiness that Dwayne has coming and going and coming and going. I also see he really leans on that Vince McMahon WWE. And this is not that WWE anymore. And to that degree, I think he's kind of good to go. So I'll wrap this up. I'm not going to cause too much of a fuss because this ain't my old leadership. So, like, I'm not going to be all attached to this. Some of this is my
It's like when
legacy,
David
but
Ruffin used
also-
to come back to the Temptations on those reunion tours. Like, yeah, you a temp, Dave. You a temp for life. But these ain't your Temptations no more.
No. And so
Blue
he
been dead.
realizing,
Blue
like,
ain't here no more.
it's not the energy here. He don't like the place. So he probably, I do believe this man is going to be done. That's why I think, okay, yeah, let's do the heel turn. You bombed it. It's on them. He's in reports now talking about, hey, it's on them. I'm just here.
Yep.
I'm just here.
Yeah, my man is even like in the run up to this match. He's giving interviews where he's like, "Yeah, the heel turn didn't go great." Like, well, damn, dog.
Hey,
you ain't supposed to say that till you gone.
Oh, he gone. They keep saying that's his last match in the WWE ring. So that leads to tell me that maybe he might pop up and show up somewhere else. Not anytime soon, but like I hope this retirement sticks though. I mean, I was really hoping that Shawn Michaels' retirement stuck, but we had that, that match that he had with DX, and yeah, we all want to forget that.
And the thing is, again, like Girard, like I believe, like I said, I believe he believes this is it, and I believe like not like 90% of the regular WWE effery, as Chris would say, he's not going to be tempted to come back for. But let's say 5 years from now, some of them DC joints say hitting like they was, and that Saudi show come around, and they got, hey John, it's one night, dog, one weekend. I can see a brother come back for a night.
Right.
I give you 8 years from now.
Okay.
$100 million bag that talks him out of retirement. I'll give you that. But it ain't gonna be no time soon. And that's probably be at the second Saudi Mania.
I can see
because it's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's gonna have to be one of them Saudi bags to get him out.
Yeah. I can see him doing a match like when Kevin Owens did with Stone Cold. You know, doing something like that to where it's like it's a lot of, you know, it's a street fight or, you know, no holds barred or whatever. Because he ain't getting technical with anybody.
If I was John, I'd be like, bring back them cinematic joints, cuz from the pandemic.
100%.
Just be the king of cinematic matches.
I got a great director for this match.
Directed by James Gunn.
James Gunn. You let me have James Gunn as my director of my cinematic match, I'm back.
The Washington, D.C. Children's Choir showed up. All right. Everybody's singing along. That's cool.
That's crazy. They said, I don't care, John, that you want to show Stu. We're not putting his face on the camera.
Paul's in the back. He's in the truck. Don't show Stu. Don't show Stu.
Not about him.
We're here for the star. give me up camera. Up camera.
Switch the shot.
Tell John to take the camera and give it back to you.
You notice they gave him a short runway this time.
Do that full sprint. Look like them old times.
They said, we ain't giving you one of them WrestleMania joints, so you got to jog halfway.
Well, he had that San Diego ramp. That was like, no, buddy. That was a long run.
That's why he was such a heel at Mania, so he could walk down that long ramp.
He played all of it.
I see the technique now.
He played all of it.
I see that.
Like, you want me to run down where?
I'll be walking, sir. Like, I just don't think I'll miss him.
Damn.
So you don't think you miss him?
Because I've had an inconsistent year this year.
Mm.
And so, like, you're going to leave. And then it's just going to go right back to the way it was. We've had, you can't have Mania without John Cena. Yeah, we can. We had 37 without him. He was not there for that. And I don't think he was at 38 either in Dallas. I don't think he was there either. So we went 2 Manias without you, buddy. And they were pretty decent to good Manias. Like, look at Kurt, man. Looking like somebody daddy in the background.
See, if Mark was a real one, he would have worn the pink salmon jacket tonight.
Yeah.
Look at KO.
There it is.
That's a damn. What is you good, Sammy?
Nick coming in the building.
It's Sammy.
What's up, buddy? What's up,
He
buddy?
really is just sitting there.
Yeah, like Sammy just showed up. Everybody else dressed up a little bit.
No, but is he doing like a Make-A-Wish thing with the kid where he's sitting front row with the kid for the show? Because like he's just been there. I feel like looking like that.
Like I said, he bought his ticket.
It might be.
I got time off. I'm buying my ticket. I'm gonna get on TV too.
It could be his son. He's like, I brought my son with me.
I think it is his son. Oh, they brought down the
They
mic.
brought
Too.
Lillian back for this joint. Slim walked in the building.
But that's just that's why I don't, because like I don't know what I'm getting out of this match, and that's what kind of bugs me. Like that's why I don't think I'm gonna miss John Cena, because like it's in like there was a time where he was. I might hate him. I might have hated the fact that he was gonna win the match, but I get a good match out of it at least, because he could actually wrestle at a certain point.
Big match,
big
Johnny.
match John. Names for a reason. So, but it seems like it's when he wants to now, and not because like he can pull it with AJ, he can pull one with Cody. Then you get that Brock match. I think the Dom matches were cool, but like they also were not. They weren't like on the level of the age. When I imagine Dom and Cena, I'm imagining something that's going to then set Dom up for the future. That then shows me that Dom has elevated his game to a level. Us doing the we jumping John Cena game is cool and all, and it did help some other people in that match.
Yeah,
but it wasn't what I was looking for. John getting the IC title in the first place wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking.
I thought they were gonna. I thought he was gonna drop the belt and lose in his last match. I thought that's what they were setting up, which would have been a good story for whoever beat him. But then to have him lose to Dom, and then this almost feels like, yeah, if Gunther wins, he gets something out of it, but it's not. I don't think it's what it could have been,
unless he taps him.
If he taps him,
that tap, Dom can still walk around crying and I got the last pinfall over John Cena. I'm the last one to pin his shoulders to the mat.
Well, he's already saying he's the last one to get him on a PLE, so that's something that you can't take that from him. So
this is some free shit right here. Anybody could beat him on some free shit. But when they pay it out,
$11.99 a month.
$11.99 a month. $9.99 if you don't mind commercials.
But you give him that. I tapped out. I made the man who never, and give that story though to me. I gave everything I had. Look at this year. I didn't turn heel to get to the championship because I didn't think I had enough. I am now tapping out and giving up in a match. I can't come back. I broke my own law. Now I must go for the 40-year wall. I gotta go. I'll see y'all in the future.
And somewhere Paul is backstage. That didn't work for me, kid.
But that's why this. I'm taking the Paul approach. This didn't work for me for his run because where's the story at? You can't sit here and cry story for a company and have Cena. You should just be a good guy again. You know what, Cody? Okay.
When you put it that way, brother.
That's exactly
when you put it that way.
You twisted my arm a little bit. Yeah, you got me.
It just dawned on me, and you guys probably hit on this earlier, but we're in DC and John Cena's last match because he's affiliated with DC Comics. Okay, I see the correlation. He's playing some high-level chess right here.
Okay. So James Gunn has to be right in this match.
He's right. He's like, you know what? Paul Levesque ain't doing it. James, I need your help. You need some creative.
Or Gunther's about to tap out Cena, and the masked man shows back up, and it ain't who we think it is. It's actually James Gunn under the mask.
Or rough bump.
Cena
There's
looks
gonna be a
around,
rubber.
says, "I can't do it anymore." Looks under the ring. Peacemaker helmet on. Goes full Peacemaker to get the job done. You know this crowd would be jumping for joy. It would be the craziest pop you would ever hear him put that Peacemaker helmet on. Tony Khan would be doing cartwheels of, we're sponsored by DC. Wait a minute.
Why didn't I think of that?
Is this
Hell,
because of
look,
Netflix, Warner Brothers?
I would say with all these mergers being proposed, who knows who owns who?
Yeah.
Everybody in bed with everybody.
What's going on here? Who signed this? Who okayed this?
Yeah, these mergers is ridiculous. And you got the White House involved in it in a roundabout way. It's like none of this is right.
I was like, wow, we're hitting. Okay. I like that. I like the momentum. How he used that. Okay, that's smooth.
How many chops do you think Cena's gonna take?
If he's talked to Danielson anytime soon, he might have some heart. Goddamn kid, sink it in. Every time he puts it on, I just hear Stone Cold in my head. Sink it in,
Make
kid.
it believable.
Sink it in.
You gotta make it look snug.
Could Gunther be Mr. Saturday Night's main event if he wins tonight?
And this
Like,
is where
is
he
this
kills
gonna-
everybody's legends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like you don't want to fight Gunther on a Saturday.
Whoa.
Say that shit for Sunday.
Hey, if there's a Saturday Night's main event
Can we
next
fight
year
Saturday
in
Night
Atlanta,
Main
Georgia,
Event?
look
No.
out, AJ.
Can we wait till Raw? Can we wait till Raw?
He that's like the Undertaker at WrestleMania. When Gunther goes to Saturday Night's main event, he gets special.
I'm gonna fight Gunther anytime, anywhere, any place, except for Saturday Night's main event. I ain't doing that.
I got kids to feed.
I got kids to feed.
I wonder how many Make-A-Wish kids are in the audience tonight.
That's a great question.
Because you know that was probably one of like a
Yeah.
lot of kids probably had that as one of their wishes.
I want to be at John Cena's final match at Saturday Night's main event.
Like, sorry, kids, you know how expensive those tickets are? Here's a t-shirt.
Ask Sammy.
Here's a t-shirt
He
and a
worked
1
here.
month subscription to Peacock.
Here's your towel. I better not find this on eBay.
Tune in to Peacock at 8 o'clock, December 13th, kid.
You like this? All part of the show.
It's all part of the show, kid.
And now you are too.
Hope you get better soon. Like, damn, Triple H.
Dang.
Savage. Oh, dang. Just a glump of spit just coming out.
Whoa.
Damn.
I think he need to go on a couple power bombs, hit that cravat. Go ahead.
Cena said, "I'll take some clotheslines. I am not taking any chops.
He was like,
I'll take a few clotheslines. I will not take any chops."
sick of my
I
chest
got a
starts
few back
stinging.
bumps left in me.
This crowd is so rude.
I'm hoping we have at least like 10, 15 more minutes.
50 more minutes.
So we really won't miss John Cena? Is that what you're saying?
No, but like I want this to be like one of the, like Okada style. Like if you got to.
Super
Showing
Cena,
tackles
that's
that
great.
have upset me my whole life.
Cena's a ring general. You see him mouthing everything.
Nope.
Shawty was invested. She said, "Nah,
How did I get my hair did to see John Cena lose?
not tonight, not like that." Oh man. He said, "One more."
I'm gonna need you to dig deep, break out that springboard stunner, dog.
Oh man,
I got one more in me. One more.
Got one more in me.
What's that on your neck? Jeez.
He took a back shot. That doesn't count. It's different.
Said chop's a chop.
I will not take a chest chop. I will not do that. Fine, you take one on your back. Pah! Hey, what kind of shoes is John Cena wearing?
Them Kmart specials.
He got them biz cash.
He got them Akeem Olajuwon pumps. Got them Akeems.
These shoes are brought to you by Skechers.
Relax
really
fit joint.
this retirement thing.
They're comfortable.
The slip-ons.
When you're getting dropped on the hardest part of the ring, make sure your feet are feeling the softest they ever feel. We do Skechers. Arch Cloud support.
Can't bend over to tie your shoes? Slide on these slip-on Skechers.
Feel like life's throwing you around? Get back up and never give up. We do Skechers. Man,
so I'm hustling in these relaxed fit sketches.
These always show loyalty to my feet when I wear them.
Whether it's a wrestling ring or a boardroom, they always show me respect.
Right, what is you working on, Slim Walt?
It's about to be I see where this about to go. Homie about to get some life on the flow.
I see the demise already.
I'm actually sleepy. That's kind of wild.
Minute Maid with the premium sponsorship right now.
Go ahead, stand up,
Mm-hmm.
float, and get thrown.
Right. Like what? Like why would you even stand up? Like, no, I'm just gonna keep sitting here, dog. We good.
I'm comfortable. Oh, there we go.
No way.
Moving furniture.
The
Uh-oh.
clockwork.
Now'd be a good time to hit him with that Luther's press.
Brought to you by Waffle House. He told Gunther, clean off the table for me. I ain't doing all that extra work. I'm gonna sit here while you do that. Come back up these steps and I'll throw you, man.
That would be hilarious if this ended in the double count out Wade Barrett.
I
This
want
could end in
everybody
a double
else to
count out,
count
Cole.
I'll be right back, guys.
Do your thing. So, Nate, how have you felt? What is the best part of this entire retirement ring to you? Like, what has been the highlight of you?
I think the two highlights for me, number one was the heel turn, like not the heel turn itself, the actual night of. Like I think that was still one of the most surprising nights in a sport where we don't get a lot of surprises, especially if you've been watching for a long time. So I think the actual execution of the heel turn was a highlight. But then the other thing I would say was, like, I think the heel run itself was terrible, but the Cody stuff, like not the WrestleMania match, the SummerSlam match with Cody. I thought that was a fun little match, even though it didn't make any sense why Cena was a babyface all of a sudden. And then I would say like this last month, where he's kind of been popping up in video form on NXT and hyping up the next generation. Like I think that's stuff that they could have been doing this whole time had they not bungled up the heel run so bad. But showing love to people like Saul Ruka, people like Obafemi, and some of these younger cats. I think that's been probably some of the best use of Cena during this farewell tour.
I like those as options and as those as picks. Definitely for me, as on the retirement run, it was cool to be there for the Rumble, but that Elimination Chamber match and heel turn post match left me on a high of highs going back to my hotel after that. Like, what a night, what a time to be alive. Like, I can't even remember what food I got. The meal after was delicious. Like, it was just a great time. Everything post that for me, once we got into the reasoning why, once we got into the lack thereof energy in the match at Mania, and some of the builds to the other matches at Backlash with Randy and what was that with Cena? Night of Champions with Cena and Punk.
That sounds about right.
I liked some of what we got, but I don't know. Just it felt weird for his year, and then you just course correct so hard. No blinker. You just rip this car to the left and use it. We're going. This is it. This is our turn. We gotta go now. I'm happy they did it, but then you bungled it again. Hey, wait a minute, Punisher. Wait a minute, Punisher. Wait a minute, Punisher. I didn't know. I didn't know.
He's unfamiliar with his game.
Yes, I didn't know. I didn't know who he was affiliated with. Now I kind of do. But I like the focus on the future. I like what he's been able to do and some of these spots, but it feels wishy. It feels wishy-washy. I wish he would have spoken up more this year, or put his foot down more. Just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, took more control because like to point your finger at the company now and say, "Oh, it was their fault, their fault." Yeah, and this is it. So like, this is what we're left with.
Yeah.
So I get trying to make the future. I get also him trying to be giving, and he has been very giving this year in a lot of different ways with talent and people. But oh, here we come with that move. Watch out for your knees.
It's like if anybody could have been selfish in that position, it's John Cena.
But there's definitely
In
some
terms
points
of
where he
saying,
should have been.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like in terms of like particularly that heel turn and the way that was managed, and the Brock Lesnar return and the way that was managed. Some of the other stuff, like if anybody could have been like, "Nah, that don't work for me, brother," it's him, and he chose not to.
Oh, the crowd is
We got a
chanting
Super
Super
Cena
Cena. Wow. Never have I ever.
Nope.
This man has lived long enough to see himself become the villain, and then Jay Lacey lived long enough to see the villain become the hero again.
What an art.
That part.
But like I told Jay earlier, I liked that what he was saying with everything, but like this tournament, why isn't this Oba in this match? Why are world champions in this tournament? Because when the same opportunity I had on my first day, well, you were from OVW facing a former world champion.
Mm-hmm.
You needed that. Gunther don't need this, technically.
Right.
LA Knight could need this, but Jey Uso didn't need this. A lot of the people in this tournament did not need this.
No.
But you put a Mello in this role. Mello needed this.
Mm-hmm.
But Melo's almost there. He's been growing. If you listen to some of his reactions, he's been getting better. But Braun Breaker needed this.
Mm-hmm.
You turn on Seth, and then you run through this tournament, and then you snatch Cena's soul at the end.
Bronson Reed could have used it.
Yeah.
Cena ain't taking that.
That's the line. That's what Cena's like now, son.
But I mean, realistically, I mean, he did get Roman Reigns. So I mean, to have that on his resume, that would have been major for him.
I say I like Bronson. I just don't think they take it as Splash. I be watching Roman take that Splash. Look at Roman face every time you take that tsunami. Roman face be scrunching up like his life about to flash before his eyes. We over here talking about Cena ain't taking no chops.
He actually took a couple chest chops.
He said, "My name ain't Danielson." Don't
He
sit
said
over
you
here
got.
just
He said
tapping
you
me
get
up.
5. You get 5 chest chops. That's it.
Where Biggie at? all you get is 5. Don't you go no higher? You can always go lower. He
What about-
tapping, bro. He's
what about
tapping.
you,
He did not
Jay?
even put the cravat on yet. He tapped.
What's been your highlights, Jay?
I mean, I did like the story that they told where he won the Elimination Chamber leading into the heel turn. I liked what how he foreshadowed everything out. He's like, you know what, I'm not gonna. I've worked hard enough. I'm putting myself in this match. So I like the story he was telling to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
The execution that night of, I'm like, man, I know we got AI, so they're gonna digitize Travis Scott off that frame. So they're not gonna even acknowledge that man even existed in that period of time in the WWE. So I think the heel turn was absolute basura. The only thing I liked about it was when he made that kid cry overseas, and that's just me being the mean person I am. I think he could have had. There's so many different directions he could have taken, and they were all wrong in terms of explaining why he's turning heel. And none of them fit. He had an opportunity to have a clean slate and either change his presentation, change his theme song, and he only changed the font in his lettering for the WrestleMania, and that was it. It was lazy. And
yes,
the overcorrection going from, I would say, from SummerSlam all the way to where we are today has been, much better in terms of, the John Cena that we would like to celebrate, the John Cena that we expect in the ring. I just wish he would have on the mic. He didn't give us any John Cena-esque moments for us to leave off of.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena, never seen. 17, greatest of all time in some people's opinion. The champ is here, but the champ has tapped. Not only did they do the classic thing they never do anymore, where they check the arms 3 times, and John got through that one. Gunther locked it back on, and John Cena with the quietest tap you've ever seen.
Not even like the same move he used on LA Knight.
Like he was signaling for a 20-second timeout, Jay.
Like he said, come here, come a little closer. Can you bring the mic closer?
Oh,
I'm trying to scratch this part. I can't. That was a weak, like, as an actor. I know you got your SAG card, boy, but like, what type of weak ass tap was that?
It was like it's almost like when Brock Lesnar got choked out by Frank Mir. He didn't know how to tap out.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give it to these people. Whoever told Ricky Steamboat you will never be a heel, good job. Good job. Because maybe we didn't need to see this with Cena. Because I literally think either A, he was sabotaging the company and phoning this joint in. I'm gonna be on this path right now. You said this not my WWE no more. So you know what? Get this year, give me this bag. Let's make this t-shirt money, and I'm out the door with it. I'm back to Hollywood. Because what was that tap? I was with most of this, but that tap, I know you ain't never tapped out in since like Kurt in 03 at No Mercy, but like right here.
20-second timeout, ref. 20-second timeout.
He looked constipated. He looked constipated when he doing it. He don't look like he in pain. He just like, I need some.
My boy no selling the hell out of that tap though. He just like, hey.
And the crowd giving it to him. This is the John Cena I know. The crowd just turns on him.
This is when he should have turned heel.
I think he just did. No, come on, guys.
Enjoy the show, kids.
You know why? I'd be at the front row clapping too, because I'm hoping this man gonna spend a little time with me before he lifts his back. For the people further back, I'd be calling bull because I paid too much money to be in the building for that.
Do you think he lives in sketches?
The nosebleed section is heated right now. I paid $1,000 to sit up at the top.
Y'all gonna miss this? Like I said, y'all gonna miss this?
If we got the video game now.
I'm good. This your king? Is this?
Is this your king?
I'm good, dog. I'm sorry. He's not. He's in Hollywood now.
He really is.
Go do what Batista's doing.
Is this your king?
Like, don't come back. Like, I miss Batista, but I know Batista ain't gonna hit the way he used to hit. So just go.
Okay, now we get the locker room emptying out.
They bring everybody out. I knew it.
Who?
Cena's like, I'm still getting paid, right?
Oh my god.
Probably for Triple H.
Hey, and somehow, Goldberg has a stopwatch in his hands and is screaming. It's screaming because he said they're still walking. The time they're recording the walk.
Oh wow! They saying you fucked up to Paul. They are chanting "You fucked up to Paul."
They're gonna give him the belts.
They're like, "Yeah, we know, Paul, but that was some bullshit.
Mm.
Here, you can have my belt."
I'm genuinely happy CM Punk came back and was able to keep everything smooth and good to be able to like have these moments. Like having Punk here with Cena, that is my favorite Cena rival. Like this year would not have been the same without Punk here. And so like for one of those reasons alone, I'm just happy like he's here. Cody, it's cool that he's here. Like let's move. But Punk, that especially if I had to pick Punk or Edge, Punk all day, homie. I'm sorry, Punk all day.
Where's the Undertaker? I need Undertaker to shake his hand. Good job, kid.
Joe Hendry said, I got my suit on.
Wow. Come on, Paul. Ain't nobody asked you to do this, man. Come on, Paul. Yeah, Dana White indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dana White. Them ain't even your belts, cuz. Come on now.
Nah. This is his Make-A-Wish moment.
Yeah, right. Make sure you give it right back to the right person.
You know
they're enjoying the show. Can you hear it? They're enjoying the show.
Look at him. WrestleMania. Oh.
John ain't uttered a word yet. I know Goldberg's teaming. I'm gonna keep bringing up the Goldberg camera because this man got a minute and it was cut off.
This man got a whole tribute video after the match.
And post videos. But he is the greatest of all time for this company. I'll give him that.
You're right.
Because he outlasted Stone Cold. He has not had nearly as many scandals as Hogan. He's only had like one thing I can really think of with him and Mickey James, and that was like years ago.
Well, he had that one thing. He had that one thing where he's talking about, I guess Taiwan and China. That whole debacle. That's a global thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's kept his hands clean.
But that didn't impact his. That was him for movies. That didn't impact his wrestling. No. For wrestling, as a wrestling star in the company, he's been pretty much
for his brand. No, I mean that was a kind of a a misstep, but it is what it is.
Which it's been interesting to watch the fallout of that misstep.
Yeah,
to this day, that you are still seeing him talk about to this day. But no, he's been the most consistent, and that's why I'll give him that.
Yeah.
You get this award off the consistency alone of showing up to work, being diligent for 20 plus years. Here's a gold watch, my dog, and a video package.
Yeah. Like is Cena the best? Like there is an objective debate that can be had about Cena being the best of all time, being on the Mount Rushmore, all of that. But in terms of like what this company wants from their top guy, like obviously I think if you look at peaks, Hogan's peak was higher. Stone Cold and Rock's peak were higher. But in terms of that longevity, that consistency, moving from era to era, I think that John Cena has been that guy. And like, yeah, like there have been moments where I was part of that fan base that didn't rock with Cena. But then like I think I was one of the few in that era of fan that after about 2 or 3 years, I was like, you know what? It is what it is, man. Dude be coming to work. I ain't mad at him no more. Because it's like, yeah, he is very much the Sting of this company. And I think a problem that Sting had, that Cena had as well, is sometimes when you that dude, you got to step up and shake some things up. And I think Sting was very reluctant to go against authority in the same way I think Cena was. Like, hey, that's what they're telling me to do, so I'm going to do it. So I think there's some criticism that you can make about his career as a whole, but you can't take away from the hard work and the dedication that he put in and the money, the sheer amount of money that this man drew for this company. And so, yeah, like I think you got to put him up there when you're talking about particularly the WWF/WWE, like he is on that Mount Rushmore.
Agreed. I do agree with all of that. He's the WWE's greatest superstar in terms of being the sports entertainer that he is. I can't find any holes in your guys' arguments. I agree. He's on the, in terms of WWE superstars, yeah, he's definitely headlining top of Mount Rushmore.
I say when it comes down to it, I will miss Cena, but what I'm going to miss of Cena, it's like Cena from 2017 back. Pretty much after WrestleMania 33, I feel like he starts to just show up a little bit differently because he's in Hollywood a lot more at that point. And so, not them.
Oh, the man took off them sketches, dog. When you put the relaxed fit sketches down, it's over.
The wristbands.
This will be the title sponsor moving forward. That'll lead us in the ring.
Brought to you by Riyadh Season.
They paid for my sketches. Look like a man walking in his church.
Let this man walk off into the sunset.
Got that blue carpet treatment. I see it. Okay.
All right, Snoop.
right. Where's Snoop at?
Right.
One Hall of Famer to another.
Right. And at this part, I'll just play the Peacemaker theme song and just have him walking back.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
This man really did
I think I like that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
To be continued. You didn't hear what he said, Girard. He said, "See you in 7 years in Saudi, dog. Get the bag ready."
Bag nothing.
Then he got close to the camera. He said, "I'm here to make money, not to make friends." I said, "I'm here for that bag."
It's been a pleasure. Back of that Brinks truck.
Right. He said, "Yesterday's price is not today's price."
He said he walked backstage and he just started the timer. He said, "As this timer starts, that dollar sign keeps growing and growing. And then whenever you feel the need to stop, you let me know. But it's gonna grow." But I mean, happy we watched it. Happy to take a part of it. But like, to me, seeing this last really exciting, great match from story build to everything. It's the 16-time win at the Rumble against AJ, and it's wild to me because I loved that match, but hated seeing AJ lose it and knew it was like inevitable. But now looking back at it, like it sits higher in my mind. I wish I appreciated it more then when I was younger. I was busy complaining about Roman Reigns. Just popping up and everything. So, but like that, I remember that, and that's
and
Cena my last solid Cena match was like just everything building up to it. I don't know. It just
and he had some good stretches too with the like the U.S. Open Challenge. I think that was a highlight of his career. Like and even in that Girard and Jey, like even though he didn't lose the belt. Yeah, even though he didn't lose the belt often, he elevated a lot of those people he was in there with.
Yeah,
fully agree. Like we brought that up earlier. Like he elevated KO with the actual win that he did give KO just in a singles match while being champion. US versus NXT champion. Like that was a good, just crowning moment for KO that he needed that. Sami Zayn getting one of his big main roster call ups. Even though he got injured in that match, still having that moment in Montreal to have that with him. And I think Bret Hart introduced Sami Zayn out in that match too.
Yeah.
So like to have that, like these moments that they've been building on. Cena, I hated Cena for a good minute. Like I liked him as a kid. And then I think I just grew up. In 06, a lot changed. Batista was too cool to me. And then I started liking actual technical wrestlers like Kurt Angle and whatnot. And then it's just like, yo, Cena, you're not putting it in. You're not doing enough. So to watch him shift and grow, to hear that he was just taking notes from people he liked, people that he respected in the business to get better, like AJ Styles. Like, damn, AJ Styles. I can't think of nobody else past AJ Styles, but he was asking other people too. There's other people he was asking. Happy to see Cena's growth. That U.S. title. Oh, KO. He was talking about KO and Sami as well in that exchange. So people who helped him get better in the ring, probably helped him develop that stunner, if you will, that you was asking for so badly tonight.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing this match was missing was that springboard stunner, dog.
But I career good. I'm happy that he's brought it to a close because he was able to expand on his repertoire, but now his repertoire has now regressed, and so he needs to go ahead and just chill with James Gunn and his people in Hollywood. So, Cena, I salute you. Jay, any final words for you?
Man, congrats to Cena on a great career. I mean, that's just 25 years. I think it's like 25 years he's been doing it in WWE, or 22, something like that. But either way, I mean, from where he started to where he ended, incredible career. I mean, the guy was honestly on his way out. I mean, if Stephanie McMahon didn't discover that he could rap and turn that into a character, and he was able to put in work to project himself to such a height that I don't think we're gonna ever see anyone obtain what he's already done in his WWE career. So, congrats to him. I'm glad he tapped. And I just feel bad for the people that paid top dollar to see him tap, and they voice their opinion. But hey, it is what it is.
Nate, any final words?
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what this next chapter of life holds for John Cena in terms of the acting, in terms of, I'm sure he's going to continue his charitable works and whatnot. In terms of, like, let's just talk about tonight and what it was. Like, I think it was very well produced in terms of this run-up to this final match. I think the match itself was probably as good as it could be. Could have used a little more effort on a little more hustle, John, on that tap out. But be that as it may, I thought, he went out the way he would have wanted to go out by putting over somebody who he probably sees as, if not the next guy, one of the next guys. He's in that mix. And this is a feather in Gunther's cap. So I think the match itself came off probably about as good as it could have, given Cena's current level of expertise or proficiency in the ring. But I think when you look back at this career, you got to give him his flowers. You got to give him his props, man. He was never like my favorite guy, and there were times when he was my least favorite guy, but he was always there. He was always putting in the work, man, doing what the QB1 of your company should do, so to speak. And so, yeah, like salute to John Cena, as both of y'all have said, man. For John Cena, the in-ring performer, his time may be up. But for John Cena, the man, the philanthropist, the actor, and the human being, for that John Cena, his time is now. And I can't wait to see what he do next. So congratulations to you, brother. We can all see what you done did, man. We can all see the career that you put down, man. And whether people have loved it or hated it, at least they were watching and they enjoyed the show, kids. So that's all I got to say, fellas.
Feel something. Well, no matter whether they loved it or they hated it, you made them feel something. So, and they have now made me feel the need to cancel my Peacock. So after this season of Bel-Air completes,
man, Peacock subscription's going to be at an all-time low.
Gotta go Peacock. I'm sorry. Once Bel-Air finishes, this was my last reason to keep it. So we are out of here. So they got like
it's just gonna be episode like reruns of Psych. Just gonna be looking around at the Peacock subscribers like, how come they don't want me, man? How come they don't want me?
Monk, I think I know why.
Monk. Scrubs, I think Scrubs still on there.
Premier League, just like where everybody at?
They don't want to watch us. They don't want to watch us on here. They don't love me no more.
Hey, don't worry about it, Peacock. You'll get bought out by some other company in 2 years, and we'll all be watching everything because it'll just be one big ass streaming service that we'll all watch called cable.
Oh my God! If we somehow swing back to that, I'm gonna be upset.
That's where it's leading, Gerard.
Yeah,
that's where it's leading to. Wireless cable.
Well, with that said, y'all, we are going to end this before we regress back into a circle again. So we got Ring Theory coming up later this week, where we're gonna be diving into the best and the worst of this year. And so please tap in, log in, or let me actually say, put your seatbelts on and buckle up, because we are all on the drive for 500. Once again, that's 500 YouTube subscribers, 500 Patreon subscribers. We got hella shows on this network, all meant for the people, voiced by the people, created by the people. People you love, people you know, and some people you might not know. But come on and get to know us. Jump on board. YouTube, like I said earlier, is free. So just that bell notification, that subscribe button, and then you'll keep up with all the latest stuff we got popping off of here in Nefarious Media. So come help us keep the lights on before we end up in the dark.
Not that production value.
This brother got production skill.
Right.
Yeah, James Gunn write that outro.
But hey, everybody, have a blessed one, have a safe one, and to the everybody at Brown University, we are hoping and praying safe protection over everybody who's over there. So have a good one. Happy holidays, everybody.